Did anything happen here? No, nothing happened here. Speak louder. Group A, trying with one. Can I get some tissue or something? If there is a tissue. So what is happening here? Come on, you can stand and see. Both the groups announce. And what is the result of your experiment? Speak louder, both of you. What's your name? What's your name? Surya Devi. What's your name? Sita. What is happening in your beaker? Can you explain to your group? Huh? Nothing happened? Huh? Something happened.
Light and light is there.
Speak. It's okay. Why is so great? Nobody's going to say anything. This is the start of becoming a good leader, right? You have to speak here. Say, what is happening? Bring mic. Okay, what happened to this group? Announce, please. Did we manage to cook the egg? Look here. We cooked the egg here, right here. I got a spoon, right? You can cook it out. Sorry sir, थोड़ा किंदी करना पड़ेगा. Did it cook or not? Yes ma'am. And how did we cook? Without stuff, without anything. Can I have your beaker please? Just give me a minute. Let's try this. I don't know if this will work or not. Concentration is clear. Starting to
ये మాట్లాడట్లే కదా.
starting to So what happened here? Can you people explain? Your group, both of your groups had different things to begin with. Okay? What was in your group?
కరెక్ట్ ఉంది సార్.
No, don't look there. Look here. Yes. Was it water for both of
అది
you?
60 seconds అని ఉంది కదా, అది అయిపోయింది.
What happened here? Can somebody tell?
Okay.
It is boiled, right? See, it is curdling even more. Scrambled egg.
పెంచిన
What is cooking of an egg? We just discussed right now, right? Huh?
ఇప్పుడు చూడండి.
Just before this we discussed.
That's
Right?
okay, sir.
Cooking of egg is basically protein. What?
ఒకసారి
Albumin.
చూడండి.
But what is happening to albumin when it is getting heat? Huh? Solid state. What is it called? Denaturation of protein. Protein was getting denatured because of heat. But protein denaturation can be caused by other things also. The beaker I gave you both had water in it. The beaker I gave you both had alcohol in
Live
it.
ఉంటుంది.
Ethanol. CH3, CH2, OH. Right? So when they put it in water, nothing happened.
కరెక్టే కదా.
That's why your beaker didn't do anything. It was not you. So don't be scared. So I didn't put anything there. So it was normal water. They were mixing it. Nothing happened. See now, but the other beaker that had ethanol in it, the protein got denatured. Denatured means its nature broke. Right? It is not in its original nature anymore. So now tell me, ethanol is an acid or a base? CH3CH2OH is the formula. Thank you. How many of you say it's a base or it's an acid? This is my village, by the way. So, how many of you think ethanol is a base? Huh? Is there a board here? CH3CH2OH, right? So like you, I also thought it's a base. It's not a base. CH3CH2O minus plus H positive. Right? So we get alcohols are weak acids. They are proton donors. It's not OH or H that we define, but when you put them in water, what happens? What ion do they give? So ethanol split into, or any alcohol for that matter, like if it is isopropyl alcohol, right? So CH3, CH2, CH2OH, right? So CH3, CH2O minus will be negative ion, plus H positive will be positive ion. So this is an acid. I put the egg into an acidic environment. In human body, in animal bodies, the pH is around 7.2 to 8, slightly basic. 7.4 to 7.8 is the one where it is like mostly neutral towards basic. But when you change the pH, your proteins get denatured.
Mama.
Sorry for this thing. Wait a minute, something gone wrong. Is it there on the screen?
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
So proteins are very sensitive to their environment, है ना? So I can change their nature, like the way they are folded. I can open them either by giving them heat or by changing their environment. In this case, I changed the. What did I change when I put ethanol? pH. I changed pH, you know. So I changed the pH from neutral pH. I brought it to acidic, right? What did I do? I changed the pH from neutral to acidic, right? So it did not like that pH change, and then we were stirring it with hand, we were giving it energy, and we are making the chains go tangle with each other. So that's why, you see, the other one where we had water to begin with and we put ethanol later on, the change in pH is very low because the concentration is very low here, right? So it is curdling slowly. But the one that I put directly into ethanol is now almost like an egg, cooked egg. And this happened because there was a change in what? pH, right? Good job, girls. Big round of applause for yourself. So there are two kind of biological polymers that are very much prominent in human body. The one is DNA and the other one is proteins. And they are again, just like plastics, they are long chain molecules. Right? So far, scientists have been studying biology from a very biological, empirical side of affairs. But now, there are so many questions in biology where a person with a training of physics, a person with a training of mathematics or computer science or in fact chemistry can solve problems. So we all know this disease, right, that happens in the eyes. What is it called? Cataract, right? Thank you, sir. Cataract, right? Cataract is also very similar to cooking an egg or what we did right now. There are proteins in our eye lens, that is the longest living protein in human body. It is formed first when the baby is developing and it is like dies a few hours after the death, right? So this protein, due to the change in pressure and the circumstances in the eyes, start to curdle. They start to interlink and get denatured. So the eyes disease, that is cataract, is also a disease of protein denaturation, right? So scientists correlate these two phenomena and are trying to understand how we can understand protein denaturation under different circumstances. Similarly, diseases of the mind, Alzheimer's, Parkinson, or diseases of the knee when people need to do like their fluid in the knees or other joints dries up. They're all protein denaturation related diseases. And those can be studied not just by biologists but by people who are studying engineering, mechanical engineering, they design interesting healthcare things, or people who are studying physics. So the world is an open play field. Don't compartmentalize it, right? Similarly, spider wool is one of the strongest material in earth. Right? Imagine such a thin strand, when you cross you can feel it on your face. If I were to make steel into that thin strand, it will just break. You wouldn't even feel it. And steel we consider is one of the strongest material around us, right? So scientists have drawn inspiration from spider wool and created materials like Kevlars that are used in bulletproofing jackets. Similarly, people are trying to understand what nature does so beautifully, right? So this brings me to the second intermission, where we are talking about designing the future together, right? So until now we were all doing different things. Now it is time that we bring a social scientist, a humanitarian, and a scientist together and build innovation that will change the world. So there are 3 I's for designing the future together. One is inclusivity, means don't leave anyone behind. The other one is innovation, like do new things. And third one is interdisciplinarity. Talk to people from different fields and together we all will build new innovations that will power the world. So I'm just going to skip over this. And I'm going to leave you with this one slide, okay? This is a very interesting field of science called biomimetics, right? Bio means from nature, mimetics means mimicry. We do mimicry, right? So we are drawing inspiration from biology. Lotus leaf has inspired scientists to design surfaces that can clean themselves, right? That can be imagine operation tables which would not need cleaning so that there won't be a danger of cross-contamination, right? So those kind of applications scientists are designing by looking at lotus leaf. Similarly, a kingfisher, its beak's design is the most efficient. You can stand and see if you are not able to see. It's the most efficient way of cutting the wind. And the Japanese bullet train's design is inspired by kingfisher's beak. Similarly, I use a Velcro in my sandal, right? I use it for putting my sandals together. That was inspired by this bird in the nature that just gets stuck to anything. So this is a Velcro that has been used everywhere, but this small plant inspired it. Similarly, we all know shells, right? Shells are nothing but clay particles sitting apart with proteins in between them. And they are one of the hardest to break. So scientists are trying to develop unbreakable things by learning how nature has created these. Similarly, the colors you see in butterfly's wing or the colors you see in birds' wings, beautiful colors, They are not pigment colors like we put it in a dye and it will come. They are colors because of the nano structures in there, like the kind of structures are out there. So scientists are learning how we can learn new things from nature. Similarly, I said, right, this inspired camellids. Now you all see lizards and geckos and all those things. So we have double sticky tape. We use it once, it goes bad, right? But a lizard or any other insect keeps walking, like hundreds and thousands of duty cycles per day, cycle times it lives and it still stuck. So now scientists are trying to see how we can make better adhesives and things by learning from nature, by these insects in there. So this is a very interesting field of science where innovation can be inspired from nature, right? So this is what I did for my PhD. I was using DNA to design new things that could combine, say, so this is water, this is an oil droplet, and this is a thing that I want to say deliver in my body to a specific location. I was using DNA to hold it together because DNA can come apart when you heat it. So these two things can be stuck until there is no temperature like the normal temperature that I have. But once I give it the temperature, the small like the big football and the small dots can come apart. So the small dots can be medicine, and the big dot can be the thing that carries the medicine into the place it needs to be delivered. So targeted drug delivery or designing new kinds of food or medicines that wouldn't go bad with extreme temperature fluctuations is something I was working on, and I absolutely love doing it. So one last thing that I want to leave you with: why have I been saying so much about Future Together? Right? We all saw few years ago Chennai hit day zero. Day zero means there was no water in Chennai on that particular day. They had to get water from different places. A city that had so much industry around it ran dry. Similarly, in Delhi, this is winters. There should be an India Gate here, but you can't see it. The visibility is so bad. So much air pollution. Wildfires. We all heard about wildfires, right? Amazon fires. Even in Uttarakhand, every year we have forest fires. And so many animals, so many plants, so many natural resources go bad. This is a patch of plastic. You can see it's an ocean. Between Japan and the US, there is a huge area in Pacific Pacific Ocean. 15 to 20 kilometers, just plastic, nothing else. And this is what development has meant in last 60 years or 100 years, right? Where are we taking? How are we going to give a better earth to the next generation? We all need to stop and think about it, right? And that's why I'm saying it is in your hands to design and innovate new solutions, because the only thing bigger than where you will be in 5 years is where the world will be, right? If there is no water to drink, no air to breathe, nothing in our oceans to eat, how will we survive? So anything, the purpose of education that we are taking today has to bring it back to the world, has to bring it back to making it a better world for the people that we are coming from, for the communities that all of us are coming from, right? If each one of you becomes an entrepreneur, a doctor, an engineer, a scientist, imagine how many people can you uplift out of poverty, how many people can you give a good life to. But all of it will be possible when your training in science is always looking at how it is going to impact the world. Okay? So, thank you. Any questions? Okay, so we'll do some fun activities because I just realized there are lots of things that I wanted to do. How many of you people know what is this? Diaper, right? And what does it do? What does it do? What does a diaper do?
The water.
Water, right? Put water.
Side one. It's side nilodu amma.
Keep putting it. Come here, keep putting it. Even if I try to squeeze it out, it will come, but not now. Right? But what in a diaper absorbs water? Like, is it the upper layer? My bag is also made up of that, right? But this thing doesn't absorb water. We'll wait for her and we'll start tearing off the diaper. Who will help me?
Go. Saraswati.
Can you explain how does it feel? Just it's okay.
పట్టుకోం
It's okay.
ఎట్లుంది స్మూత్ ఉందా హార్డ్ ఉందా రఫ్ ఉందా
Can you use the mic? Tell me. Come here.
It's soft.
How does it feel?
సత్యజ్యోతి
It is smooth, huh? Okay. So now we will. Don't worry, it's a clean diaper. Nobody has. Thank you, dear. So now we will try to tear this apart, okay?
వెయిట్ పోయి
You can leave it there. Sit down. So now I'm trying to open it, huh? What do you see here? What is this? What is it?
కూర్చొని బొమ్మనండి సత్యజ్యోతిని బొమ్మనండి
How does it feel? It's okay.
సత్యజ్యోతి
Does it look like cotton? Looks like cotton, right? So there looks like one more layer here. We have to open this also. There's again cotton in there. But there's something else with it. What is it? Some powder kind of a thing, right? Thank you. What's your name? Saraswati. Okay. So one thing, why?
పోండి సార్ ఆఫ్ చేయండి ఆఫ్
Okay. So we tried to tear apart the diaper, right? This layer in the diaper is a plastic layer that will make sure that anything wet doesn't come on that side. This is an extra cotton looking thing. But the main ingredient in diaper is a small fine powder which is sprinkled here. This is also extra absorbent. With a small fine powder. That powder is called sodium polyascorbate. Right? So it is a highly charged polymer. Right? It is not this cotton. This is an extra material. It's like hardly a few grams here. Even I was thinking if I can scrape it out, but let me see. So this really cotton looking thing doesn't absorb water. It is just an additional thing. I'm not able to scrape it out properly. I used to carry it all the time. This time I didn't have the time to bring it because I was told this workshop at the last minute. So there's a polymer called sodium polyascorbate. That one polymer revolutionized healthcare and care for young children because it can absorb 400 to 500 times more water than its own size, right? So each thing is like a football, like a cage, and the moment water comes, they want to repel from water. So the cage swells, right? Like you are standing in a circle close together, and the moment water comes on you, you all fall apart, right? The same thing that molecule does, and it cages water inside it. So that is how polymer science has basically affected our day-to-day life. So this was the previous century, right, where we were driving applications out of polymers. But now it is our time to look at polymers and use them for solving questions in biology, solving diseases, designing new drug delivery methods. And I think this century is going to be an advancement of biological sciences and how we care for nature. Right? So I just wanted to demonstrate this example to you people, but I was not able to scrape it out properly. But in a diaper, this cotton and all is just an additional thing. It's that one molecule that actually absorbs water. Alright? So that's just an example that I wanted to demonstrate to you of polymers. And absolutely last thing, this is one video I wanted to show. Let me see if I can. So this is one guy who solved for, so he designed a 1 liter bottle in which he just put small drops of bleach, and that solved the problem of lights in the slums of Brazil. So this grandmother is sitting inside a slum where there is hardly any sunlight that can come, and what he did is he made a small hole in the roofs and installed this bottle, right? And now you can see how bright. So now they are going to remove the so this is how bright their houses became after installing this bottle. It's just a plastic bottle and water, and this is how, and it is brightening the room because of scattering of light through the water. One simple concept, he has installed this bottle across 10 million slums in really like slum homes across the world, and they are bringing light to those people. So the solutions can be very, very simple. Then during the day this light was working well, but in the night it was not working, right? So then people like you, engineers, came to play, and I will show you that. So now what they did is, they made a small device that had a small solar cells and a small LED at the bottom, and the moment it goes in dark, the LED lights up. So the moment it's dark, it's night time, the LED lights up, and now their houses are again bright again. So during the day it is being powered by sun, during the night this small device is adding meaning. So together science and a small innovation from a rural guy actually has brightened so many homes across the globe. So this is how you can solve problems. This is how you can, so this is what I meant by entrepreneurship, right? Disruptive changes. One small solution basically changed the way people lived. There was no light, they were always in dark, and now they are able to do so many different things. No problem, sir. It's fine. With this, I would just like to close. I am saying that all your teachers can open doors for you, but you must enter yourself, right? It is your journey, it is your life, it is your career. So the control, the remote has to be in your hand and nobody else's. Like teacher will take you to the door and he or she will say, enter the classroom. But if you are not willing to enter and gain that knowledge, nobody can help you. So please dream big, think bigger, and execute. And never put a stop to your dreams. Alright? Thank you. Sorry, it was too long.
You have a big round of applause. So such people do not need any applause, but it is our courtesy. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Right?
Any questions, anybody, anything?
Yes, you can ask her anybody, anything related to science.
Anything you want to ask me? Yes. For the first time, what I have discovered. So I was showing you that small. So I was designing a new method of identifying whether I have a viral fever or a bacterial like infection. So shall the doctor give me paracetamol or should they give me antibiotics? So I made a test to do that. It's a very small scale test, but yeah, now my colleagues are taking it. Thank you. Good question. Thank you.
Good question. Yes. Anybody? Any question?
Girls, if you don't speak up, your questions will remain inside, and there are no bad questions. Only answers can be bad.
And after this session, there is nobody to answer your questions.
Please.
Yes. Please open up.
How can I switch this off? Usko band kar do.
Okay.
This side.
Light hands.
You ask me a question. Anything that comes to your mind.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. You can ask me anything.
Good.
We did an experiment, right? So you can ask me anything related to that experiment. Anything you can ask me. You can ask me my name. See, it's important to ask questions. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Right? I was one of
Be
you
confident.
15, 20 years ago. Now I'm here, I'm talking. So there's no difference. We are all the same. Anything coming to your mind after listening to so many things? I'm sure something is coming.
Don't hesitate.
I'm sure I didn't give a bad presentation. Did I? How many of you think I gave a bad presentation? Good. How many of you think? And others have no opinion. Oh my God. So no opinion means it's bad.
You are hesitating even to raise your hand.
What's your name? Okay, I'll ask you that. Huh?
Srivali.
Srivali. Oh, very nice name.
Yes.
Good. So no, not a problem. Any questions?
Yes.
Anything? Girls, asking question is important. If you don't ask question, you won't be able to change things.
When you entered the University of Cambridge, what are your feelings now?
I was scared. So,
So are these people.
yeah, I was so scared, ma'am. You won't believe, it's like the bigger transition from Uttarakhand to Delhi. I was much bigger. So this is a funny story I tell, okay? I went to the shop. Maybe I used to go into the kirana shop and buy
Yes,
things,
yes.
right? I go to, now I'm in a new house, I have to cook for myself and I knew cooking and everything. But so I have to buy things, right? So I went to a supermarket, somebody told me the supermarket and I entered the supermarket. And the supermarket is of the size of this school. And I'm like, okay, I need cooking oil. And I go into the cooking oil area. This entire wall is full of different kinds of cooking oil. And I have no idea which one to take. Then I went to salt section. I couldn't, and it's not that I have not lived out of my house, I was in Bangalore and all. I got so confused, it was almost teary. I called my mentor and I said, sir, which oil do I buy? Which salt do I buy? I'm hungry, I have no idea how do I cook. And then he told me, go and buy this one, go and buy this salt. And it is as simple as that. So all of us are equally scared. So
How did you chronologically put your efforts on your studies, in your research?
thank you ma'am for that question. I'm a very driven person. I like doing things. So I think that's what I was telling. Like not just academics but extracurricular and an ability to lead is very important. And leadership always begins from self. I'm not a very disciplined person. I don't wake up at 5 a.m. I don't go to bed by 9:30, 10. I'm very indisciplined. I used to sleep by 2 o'clock and all those things. But there are things like if my homework is there, I will finish it. I wouldn't go to school without having finished schoolwork. I would read a lot of interesting things. So I think that keeps building. So I didn't have discipline in certain areas, but I was very disciplined in other areas, and I am still disciplined. I like keeping in touch with people who have helped me, people who have mentored me, and gratitude is always a good feeling, right? The more grateful you are to people, the universe showers you with more opportunities. So I think people all the people being curious, asking questions. If I did not understand anything, my hand was always raised. I was always sitting in the first 3 benches in my school. Wouldn't like if somebody would send me at the back. And then we had the rotation system, right? Everybody has to sit at the back, everybody has to sit at the front. So all those things were there. So I think it's bit by bit, one thing to the other, another. And then before you realize, everything sort of starts forming a chain. So it's like, you can't build a big building just like that, right? It's just one brick by brick. So exploring, asking questions, and being connected to people. Like the more people you meet, the more questions you ask, the better it is.
And more exposure you do.
Thank you, ma'am, for that question. Any questions from your side?
Backbenchers?
I want you to ask me a question. Now she's slowly going up. Get up. Fifth
Don't
from
hesitate.
the right.
Get up.
First, second, third, fourth from the right, not fifth, fourth.
Yes.
Switch.
Ask me a question.
Switch. Light switch.
Okay, your neighbor can help you in asking the question. Both of you can ask the question.
Obsession. అడగండి సార్ మీరు అడగండి.
You can write down and ask.
లైట్ లేండి ఇంకా లైట్ బాగా వస్తుంది.
Don't have any
Yeah, no
question?
అవి ఆ లైట్
Nothing you didn't like anything? Oh, tell me what did you like in the entire session? Huh? Louder.
నీకు ఏది నచ్చింది?
I am speaking so loud you can hear me. I can't hear
Yes.
you. Okay, I'll come here. What did you like? Huh? Future together. Oh, very nice. What did you like in future together? You didn't make any notes? Huh? Don't copy your friends' notes. That's your notes, yeah? What did you like? What is one new thing you learned today? One new thing. Okay, now this question everybody will answer. Okay, we'll start from this corner. One new thing you learned today's presentation. Sit down. Right? Anything? What did you learn? One new thing. Small one. Huh? Future? Notes. Future notes. Good. Thank you. You? You can do the same thing. Doesn't matter. What is one thing you will take from this? Speak, girls. It's so important. Speaking. Say something. I saw how to cook an egg. I saw plastic trash. Anything. It can be anything, right? I saw a picture of photographer. Any new thing. Something new. Huh? Why are you afraid? It's okay. What is one new thing? Huh? Something that inspired you. Don't be afraid. Maybe one good thing. Huh? Special? Telugu चलेगा.
చలో.
Speaking Telugu, but just your ma'am will hear, na? One thing is telling me before you sit down and don't need to stand up. Sit down and sit down.
అంటే సార్ పరిగెత్తుకుంటున్నా ఎవరినైనా
Loud. Sitting is okay. Louder, louder.
They explained different kind of new experiment. They inspired they separately the new thing will be invented like it.
Oh, great. Good job. Thank you. How about you? Telugu चलेगा. While I start. Good. Uttarakhand. Good. She likes Uttarakhand. Someday you will visit Uttarakhand. On expedition. Good.
చెప్పు ఏమర్థమైంది నీకు ఏం చేస్తావు మేడం చెప్పింది ఏంటి దాని గురించి నీకు ఏమర్థమైంది ఏ సెంటెన్స్ బాగా నచ్చింది
One sentence, anything, yeah. 1.5 hours, 45 minutes. Something I would have said good.
అర్థమైంది క్లారిటీ బాగా she likes the photograph how you like explain different type of things you know
So nice. How about you? Huh? In Telugu chalagana sir. Good job. Thank you.
సార్
How about you? Plastic and polymers. Good. Now this line from here. What did you like? Huh? Say Telugu is okay. Sir is translating. Something in 2 hours you must have liked. I will miss my train, okay, if you don't talk. Have a train at 2 o'clock.
సార్
Something in the entire thing, any photo, anything you like.
కొంచెం ఇంకా ఊరన్నట్టు ఒకటి చెప్పేయండి హైదరాబాద్లో వాళ్ళని చెప్పండి బస్సులో
Cooking an egg in different ways. Good. How about you?
car వచ్చిందా?
Good job.
శైలజ కార్ బుక్ చేసింది.
How about you? Biological polymers. Good. How about you? Okay.
శైలజ
Grinding solutions, huh? Okay. Good job. That. How about you? Huh? Carnatic experiment. Which one? Experiment, huh? Okay. How about you? Huh? Good job. What is your name? Shweta. Oh, very nice answer. What did you like? Good. Thank you. Like, मेरा अभी 2 किलो वेट बढ़ गया. How about you?
రెడీగా ఉండమని చెప్పండి ఏదో
Which picture is your favorite? Egg, huh? Okay. How about you? Huh?
సక్సెస్ అయిపోవాలి
आपके बारे में.
సక్సెస్ కాకపోవడం నువ్వు పెద్ద చేసినాక ఇంకేంటి ఇష్టపడవు
आपने
మొత్తం
explain किया अच्छा लगा. Very good. Thank you. हाँ उत्तराखंड. Oh, good job. Nice. How about you? हाँ? हाँ? Experiment का? ऊपर देख के बोलो ना. अभी इतना सारा दुनिया से लड़ाई करना है, ऐसे झुक के किससे लड़ाई करेंगे? ऐसे
లైవ్
करना
होता
है.
है లైవ్
कैसे रख रहे सर? ऐसे रखना है. ऐसे
ఇందాక
करना है.
కావాలని నేను చూస్తున్నా
Khabhi nahi, okay? Head should always be high. How should the head be? High. Right? And how should we talk to others? By directly looking into their eyes. We are girls, we are not afraid of anything. Repeat it. We are girls. We are powerful. We are not afraid of anything. And we will achieve our dreams. Good job. Thank you. So I don't feel like going, but if I don't go, I'll miss my train, and then I will have to be here for I don't know how many days. So, but thank you everybody. It's been so nice talking to you, all of you. Please share with your teachers what you like, and go back and write one page about where you want to be in 15 years time.
Sure.
What you want this world to remember you for. And what difference you want to make to the community, the village, the family you come from. Okay? Good. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, sharing your valuable message to all our students. I was also very much inspired by your message. I have already recollected my student life. Being a science student, I was turned into English, but I was very much interested and impressed by that.
Thank you, ma'am. That's a big compliment. Thank you, ma'am.
It's a wonderful session for all of us. It's a great privilege for all our students also to be with you in this.
Thank you, ma'am. I will keep coming. I'll keep coming to Andhra. I'll come to your schools again. Keep it there. And I want many of you to come to ISET Pune so that we can be friends in Pune. Okay? Okay. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yesterday, not yesterday, day before yesterday, I went to ISF, India Science Fest. Yes, yesterday Tuesday. Where one scientist from Gopu, from I think he was from Tamil Nadu. Yes. He commented like this: if all the people want to become doctors and engineers, who will become scientists, who will become industrialists, who will become entrepreneurs, or who will become pharmacists? There are many fields. There are many fields. Of course, this college is meant for doctors and engineers only. I agree with you. But at the same time, there are many other opportunities also. You can excel in any field. This is not going to be the end of your life. There are many such opportunities, and our madam has kindly invited you to either Pune, and she will be waiting for you to meet you there.
Yes.
Okay? Now it is time to felicitate our chief guest with a small shawl. I request our Rasi madam and our JB Venkatesham. Yes, I can also do felicitate her.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Aditya. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
It's a privilege for me
Sir.
to be part of it.
Photo.
మేము రావడానికి హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్లోకి వచ్చేస్తాము. వీల్ రీచ్ దేర్ బై వితిన్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్. మేము ప్రజెంట్ హైదరాబాద్ నగర్. ఎందుకు చెప్పండి.
Sir, I have a train to catch it.
మేము వీఆర్ రెడీ టు స్టార్ట్. ఇప్పుడే ఫినిష్ చేసింది అయిపోయింది మేడం. మేము మాకు ఎంతసేపు టైం చెప్పండి అక్కడ.
Oh, is it there?
మాకు ఎంతసేపు టైం చెప్పండి. అది రెడీ టు స్టార్ట్.
Yeah, that's why I have to be like
Oh, already? Then we will start immediately.
I'm glad you liked it.
Okay, we will start immediately.
Sir, can you take one photo?
Can I coordinate with you? Okay.
Sir. We are
Creators of tomorrow. Nothing can stop us from achieving our dreams. We shall have it all. Thank you.
live madam. Sir, a photo at the madam.
Photo also, sir. No, we'll be here. Or you can come close.
అందరూ వేసారు దిగడానికి